Finland's knife attacker targeted women. The 18-year-old Moroccan man suspected of carrying out Friday's deadly knife attack in Finland appeared to have targeted women as his victims, one of whom was British, police said. Officers said they were now treating the attack in Turku, in which 2 people were killed and 8 injured, as a terrorist act. The 2 people killed were Finnish, while a Briton, 2 Swedes and 1 Italian were among those injured. 4 of the wounded were still being treated in hospital, 3 in intensive care, while the rest of those injured were expected to be discharged on Saturday. The suspect arrived in Finland in 2016 and had been part of the asylum process, police said. Officers arrested 5 people, 4 of whom were Moroccan, in a Turku apartment on Friday night as part of their investigation. There was a raid and we have now 6 suspects in custody, the main suspect and 5 others, said Superintendent Marcus Lane of the National Bureau of Investigation. We are investigating the role of these 5 other people, but we are not sure yet if they had anything to do with the attack. We will interrogate them, after that we can tell you more. But they had been in contact with the main suspect, he said. The 18-year-old was arrested after being shot in the thigh following the attack in a market square. He remains in intensive care. Laura Lane, who was sitting in a cafe during one of the attacks, said, "First thing we heard was a young woman screaming like crazy. I thought, it's just kids having fun, but then people started to move around and I saw a man with a knife in his hand, stabbing a woman. Then a person ran towards us shouting he has a knife, and everybody from the terrace ran inside. Next, a woman came into the cafe. She was crying hysterically, down on her knees, saying someone's neck has been slashed open." The center of Turku was cordoned off after the attack, which took place just after 4 p.m. local time, although the area was reopened several hours later. The city is a former capital of Finland and remains a business and cultural hub. Finland raised its emergency readiness across the country after the stabbing, increasing security at airports and train stations and putting more officers on the streets. In June, Finland's intelligence and security agency SAPO raised the country's terror threat level from low to elevated, the second of 4 levels, owing to the increased risk of an attack committed by Islamic State. On Saturday morning, an unidentified attacker injured 8 people in a knife attack in the Siberian city of Surgut. Russian police said the attacker attacked passers-by in the street. 2 of his victims were in serious condition in hospital.